Hello, welcome. Happy Sunday. I understand today is Mother's Day. I don't know which people are celebrating Mother's Day. I have celebrated my own Mother's Day in Nigeria, but I understand that today is another Mother's Day. So I'm wishing all mothers out there a good day, a fulfilling day. It's not easy to be a mother. I am a mother of two, and it's a tough job. Okay, so today I want to share a story, a mail I got in my mailbox. I just want to talk about it. Actually, yesterday I did this article on man's inhumanity to women, talking about men that are impotent. Our women marry these men, and we decide to keep our marriage vows with them even though they have fertility challenges. But when it comes to the woman, this is not reciprocated, and I think there is something not too right about that. And today I just got this news that was flying about, and it got into my mailbox, still in line with that article of yesterday. If you go on my wall, Ugwudi-Nwigwe, you're going to see that article that I did on man's inhumanity to woman. So this story here is also in line with that article. I didn't even see this story before I did that article, so I decided to discuss this story. Now, this man was is seeking for counsel. He wants to people to advise him on what to do. And he writes, I've been married for 14 years and we have 3 kids, all boys. Boys are golden in Africa. If you don't have a boy, as a woman in Nigeria, you're treated as if you have a problem. There is something missing in your life. So this woman was able to have 3 boys for this man. But the man is saying that none of them belongs to him. Then he says that I know this for a fact, but my wife does not know that I know. Let me explain. 5 years before I met my wife, I was involved in a car accident with 2 of my friends. Our car skidded off the road. I was the only survivor of the accident. So he had this accident 5 years before he got married. And he said he spent 11 months in the hospital and left. And at the end of the whole issue, he was told that he would not be able to have a child. So he said here that he became a pastor, and 5 years later he met his wife. I did not tell her about my condition because I was hopeful that God will heal me. Now, this is where I have a problem with this man. This is where he got it wrong. You deceived your wife. You didn't share your story with her. You met her and you said you're a pastor. You're a pastor, you're a representative of God. You call yourself a man of God, and you lied to your wife. You deceived her into marrying you without opening up to her on your problem. This is the first issue I have with this male. He said he was hopeful. Yeah, it's okay to hope on your healing, but while you are still working on that healing, you have to tell your wife the facts on ground. Now, 6 years into their marriage, the wife got pregnant, had the first child. He said he secretly went for a DNA and it was clear that he wasn't the father. Yes, you're not the father. I repeated the test for all 3 children and they are all not mine. I've been living with this condition for the past 8 years and I'm beginning to get irritated by both the children and my wife. Oga, first of all, okay, let me continue. He said, my wife pretends to be a good wife. She goes around preaching to young women in the church about the need to remain faithful to their partners, but she has had 3 children by another man or men I don't know. Okay, point of correction. Your wife is not pretending to be a good wife. You started this pretense. You started, it is the example that you sowed in this relationship that is equally haunting you. Now you married her, you pretended that you were fine, that you were good, and she came into your home. Excuse me, only to discover that you had this condition. So let the pretense continue. So now that she goes out and gets children into this relationship, you are calling her her own action pretense. You have to remove the log in your eye first so that you will see clearly to remove the stone in your wife's eye. You have to take out your own sin. Your first sin was you lied. You pretended. You started the pretense game. And now you're blaming her and saying that she's pretending to be a good wife. If you live in Nigeria that I live in Nigeria. I have lived here all the years of my life, and you cannot imagine what a woman goes through, a married woman who is not able to conceive a child goes through in her marriage. I'm very sure that this woman now, he said 6 years into our marriage, my wife got pregnant and had her first child. So this woman suffered humiliation, suffered abuse from your family, suffered the talk of neighbors, and everything that goes with being barren in this country that I live in. She endured this for 6 good years, and you kept this secret to yourself. You didn't open up to your wife to tell her that you had this condition. She even spent 6 years, she even gave 6 years to this thing, suffering with you, smiling, and being that good wife that you expected her to be. And now you're claiming that she was pretending. I don't see any pretense here. If there was anyone who pretended, you are the one who sowed the seed of pretense, and you are just reaping the harvest of the seed that you sowed. Now, am I encouraging this woman to um, go about, meeting other men and having children out of wedlock? No. But I want to put myself in the shoes of this woman. Now, you said you're a pastor, you married her, you were impotent, you didn't open up to her. This woman begins to endure this problem, endure being labeled a witch, being called barren, being abused by your family members, because these are the things that happen to women who are not able to have a child. And she was able to endure this for 6 good years. Come on. So she had to go and do the needful. She was pushed into this thing and you pushed her. What happened to you opening up to your family members to tell them that you were the impotent one, that you're the one that has a problem? What happened to you telling your wife the truth about your situation so that she would deal with it even before she comes into your home, to decide if she wants to marry you, she's okay with just being your partner without having a child, or she's okay with having an adoption or not? But you kept this secret to yourself, and by the time this woman took the laws into her hands, you claimed that she's pretending. You said that you're angry and you're irritated by everyone in your house, and that you feel like a total stranger in your home. There is no need to feel like that stranger. You are the one who created this monster for yourself in your own home. And I think that this woman has not done anything wrong, if you ask me, because this is the only thing that you're writing here that you're blaming her for. It means that this woman is really exceptional. She's covered you up by giving you 3 boys. So please, Olga, just settle down, tell your wife the truth, and you guys should, tell each other the truth and fix all these problems and give these children the best of life, because already these children are here. You are their father, you have to father them. So this is my contribution to this story. I've been seeing it around. It came into my mail, and I felt I needed to discuss it. Yeah, so please, I need you to share this video with every woman out there who is going through pain in her relationship with her man, so that she can be encouraged. You don't have to be quiet about it. If you need to talk to anyone, you can come on my inbox, Facebook Messenger, Shoma Ugwudi-Nwigwe. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Bye.